behalf of the entire Christian community, to all who have made the necessary sacrifices to be part of this Thanksgiving Mass, to mark this milestone event of the Silver Jubilee celebration, of the priestly ordination of His Excellency, the Right Reverend Monsignor Michael Bibi. 25 years into the priesthood automatically conjures a picture of dedication, discipline, commitment, steadfast faith, resilience, and unwavering optimism. About Bishop Michael Bibi, we are happy to celebrate you. Life can be so interesting. People usually have so many good things to say about someone, but too often you have to die first. In the case of Michael Bibi, our bishop, we are happy that he is here alive. So he is going to hear all we have to say about him. If you know Bishop Michael Bibi, based on what beg food from his mates in what is called achuk, like he has often told us severally, then you don't know him at all. Allow me to reintroduce him. His transition from that humble beginning to now has been a near miracle. In a vocation that has spanned this far for 25 years, he has been blessed to serve in different capacities. From the day he was ordained, 26th of April 2000, he served as curate, parish priest, studied in England, chancellor, archbishop secretary. On the 24th of January 2017, appointed as auxiliary bishop of the Diocese of Bamenda. On December 28th, 2019, appointed apostolic administrator of the Diocese of Boya. And on the 5th of January 2021, appointed as the 5th residential bishop of Boya. We have been blessed to have him serve us in this office as our chief shepherd. Bishop Michael Bibi is doing everything possible to place Boya Diocese, the oldest in Cameroon, at the central stage. It is in serving that we attain greatness. And the former American President Barack Obama confirms that greatness is not given, it is earned. And my Lord, you really have earned your greatness. In all of this, we cannot take credit for it. It is only by God's grace that all this is happening. My Lord, your contribution to this diocese is so fundamental. In a little over 4 years that the bishop took the command baton, he has done so much in this diocese. He has brought this monumental co-cathedral in which we are to its near completion. Next is the complex multipurpose Memorial Pastoral Center dedicated to the Bishop Emeritus Pius Hour. New and modern educational structures, the primary school in Leticia and Roma Street in Tico, that of St. Philomena in Lime, the transformation of St. Pius X Technical College, Bota, the renovation of most of our colleges, expansion of the Catholic University campus in Boya, and the purchase of a Catholic University campus in Douala, the opening of a microfinance bank. On the spiritual domain, the evangelization drive has led to the creation of more parishes. Today we have 40 in numbers. 2 additional deaneries, Mutengene and Bafia, and the consecration of some of our churches. The opening of the Catholic mortuary in Mount Mary with the primary intention to respect the dignity of the dead. On the media landscape, the TV station, DMR TV, to share the light of hope. His enriching Monday media teaching on DMR TV, Know Your Faith. He has accessed the red zones of Moyuka, Ikata, Munyenge, and Bafia, where today we have many converts, of course, Catholic converts. He does community outreach to alleviate the living conditions of the communities concerned. I can humbly say to our bishop that the population of Fako and the Diocese of Boya in particular owe you an enormous debt of gratitude for services rendered. And I mean this very sincerely. My Lord, it would appear by some special God's grace, you were born to be great. At very early stage of your life, you have played the central role. When you were young, you usually would be the cross bearer or the one holding the bishop's cap during mass celebrations. In Bishop Rogan College, while as a student, you were the school goalkeeper. And of course, even when the priests are playing today, you still are their priest. Priest, am I telling you a lie? Can you clap for him? A skill that you still perform to this day, even though this performance of catching is now greatly compromised or reduced by the similarity of your stomach and the football itself. The important thing here is that the bishop has always played a pivotal role. It is this irrepressible spirit to do just what is great and good that he has brought to the church to carry out this great transformation. My heart goes out to each and every one of you who has contributed to his life, his upbringing, and his formation. In this light, a special thank you goes to his dear family that had put so much in terms of resources to support him, and even at this stage that he is still the bishop. I'm thinking of his brother priests and the religious who have stood by him. I'm thinking of his friends, those who have come from far and near to encourage him to hold firm onto the faith. I say thank you. Special thanks to the apostolic and prayer groups present here. Your leading role in the promotion of evangelization and the animation of spiritual activities has often been recognized by all in this diocese. To all service heads in our diocese, you are not left out. We say thank you. To the St. Bernard Choir and the Barclay Choir, thank you for leading us in this liturgical celebration and the lectionary procession. To the pressmen and women here present, especially the crew of DMR TV, thank you for doing so much in order that things work so well in our diocese. We are covered digitally in the various social media platforms. To all those who have brought gifts, which we have just seen, to immortalize this occasion, we say a very big thank you. And for those who have traveled from far and wide, we truly appreciate your presence. Like earlier said, this is an occasion of thanksgiving for 25 years into the priesthood, and an occasion to celebrate the bishop for surviving an accident. Which better way is there to celebrate than to say a mass, and then hereafter we eat, we drink, and we dance. Let's remember this day that we are drawn together by love of our bishop. We have come here to encourage, support, and to pray for our dear bishop, that God continue to give him peace, good health, strength, and wisdom, which will enable him realize his full potentials as he journeys in his vocation. It is now my great honor to introduce my Lord. With your permission, can you just stand for 1 minute? See, I have power, sir. To introduce the radiant chief celebrant, His Lordship, His Excellency, the Right Reverend Monsignor Michael Bibi. Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. May God bless our Bishop, Michael Bibi. May God bless our Diocese of Boya that is steering so well, and our Catholic Church that we love so dearly. Thank you very much, my Lord.
His Lordship Michael Bibi, our Jubilarian, His Grace Archbishop Andrew Nkea, my Lord Bishops, His Grace the Archbishop Emeritus of Bamenda, His Excellency the Governor of the Southwest Region, Reverend Monsignors, Reverend Fathers and Deacons, religious men and women, civil and traditional authorities, distinguished invitees, brothers and sisters in Christ, dear people of God. On behalf of the priests serving in the Diocese of Boya, I have the honor to extend warm greetings to you on this special occasion of the Silver Jubilee of the Chief Shepherd of the Diocese of Boya, His Lordship Michael Bibi. My Lord Bishop Michael Bibi, with hearts full of gratitude and joy, we give thanks to God for the gift of your vocation to the sacred priesthood for the past 25 years. Like the prophet Isaiah, you answered thus, "Here I am, Lord, send me. Isaiah 6, verse 8. And you have renewed this response with unwavering fidelity and courageous zeal to the call of Christ during these 25 years of selfless service. We celebrate your steadfast commitment to the sacred mission to preach, sanctify, and to shepherd as a radiant testimony to the fact that the priest is not his own. As priests of this diocese, we unite ourselves to the psalmist when he says, "What return shall I make to the Lord for all his goodness to me?" We rejoice not only in your example, but in your fatherly encouragement, especially nurturing hope, vocations, closeness, deepening catechesis, and defending the truth of the faith. You have taught not just with words, but daily with the fire of conviction. On this blessed occasion, we wish to appreciate you for your paternal encouragement, which radiates kindness, patience, and a forgiving spirit that continually renews our courage in the sacred ministry. Like the good shepherd who knows his flock, you have not only walked with us, but have carried us along in times of hardships and challenges. Your unwavering trust in your priests empowers us. Your discipline reminds us that holiness and order are the pillars of lasting growth. With a discerning firmness, you have upheld the common good among us, ensuring that our work must be rooted in both truth and charity. My Lord Bishop, we are grateful to you for your tireless concern for our well-being, the provision of means of transportation to enhance pastoral mobility, the concern for your priests, especially in challenging parishes, your responsiveness to our basic needs and well-being, and the realization of some pastoral structures which are tangible expressions of a bishop who sees the soul and also the servant's weariness. May the Lord continue to bless your ministry with wisdom and joy. On our part, we renew our commitment to collaborate with you as you shepherd the church in Boya. My Lord Bishop, we know that your journey has not been without hardships, trials, painful calumny, especially through the abusive use of social media. You have unfortunately gone through all this, yet your unwavering dedication remains a testimony to Christ's words that if they persecuted me, they will also persecute you, John 15:20. Your perseverance teaches us that suffering endured for the sake of Christ is not defeat, but participation in the cross of Christ. As you continue to lead with vision and spiritual fortitude, may this silver anniversary renew your strength and deepen your joy in the sacred priesthood. As your close collaborators, we, the priests of the Diocese of Boya, gently and humbly encourage you not to relent, but to keep on embracing us with fatherly compassion and love, especially in times when we falter and do not meet up with expectations. Happy anniversary, my lords. Thank you all. We now invite Father Asek Bernard, the ADP chair, and Father Gaston Mon, representing the religious priests of the Diocese of Boya, to hand over to the bishop a token which we have put together for his anniversary.
Yes, that was the vicar for the clergy in the Diocese of Boya, Reverend Father Bartholomew Anyanwu, who, on behalf of all the priests and clerics serving in the Diocese of Boya, congratulated the bishop for his resilience and being a father, and alongside the chair of the Association of Diocesan Priests, definitely recognizing the efforts of the bishop this far.
Cameroon, His Grace the Emeritus Archbishop of Bamenda, Fontem Cornelius Eswa, bishops here present, Reverend Monsignors, Reverend Fathers, religious men and women, His Excellency the Governor of the Southwest Region, civil and traditional authorities here present, dear family members, distinguished guests here present, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, today we celebrate the significant personal achievement for Bishop Michael Merbusue Le Bouchon, which just means let them say Bibi, but also a remarkable journey of faith, service, and dedication to God and His people. 25 years ago, he was ordained a priest. For those who have not had time to look at the 25th anniversary magazine of his priestly ordination, please, I implore you to take some time to browse through. His narrative reveals the joys he has encountered along the way, as well as the challenges he has faced. We as a family want to use this special occasion to extend our deep appreciation for those who have continued to walk alongside him throughout his ministry. A few days ago, when my mother heard that I was traveling, she packed her things, and the first day I struggled to convince her that she cannot make it with me. She settled that first day, but the second day I went back and I said, now that I'm going to represent her, I would love for her to say a few words to me about what I should say when I get here. She gave her appreciation to God for choosing an unworthy mother to bear a son entrusted with the sacred priesthood. She also asked me to give a shout out to Ikata Parish and Moliko Deanery. I don't know why, but that's what she told me. On behalf of our dearest mother, Mama Teresa Ngumbibi, and our late dad, Papa Bibi James Landon, on behalf of my siblings, those here present and those not here, I am truly humbled to speak on behalf of everyone on this special occasion as we celebrate 25 years of priesthood for our brother and father, His Lordship Michael Merbusue Le Bouchon Bibi. Father Bibi was ordained on the 26th of April 2000, as you all know. Prior to his ordination, he was always a friend, a younger brother, and a collaborator. I remember way back when we served Mass together at the cathedral in Big Mancon, Bamenda. On Sunday mornings, we left the house at 5 a.m. for the first Mass and came back home after 1 p.m., serving all the Masses, selling newsletters, and even served during the French Mass, even though we could not speak French. We are very grateful for our parents
Maybe some of you don't know, my late father was an elder in the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon. Growing up, we never felt for once that he did not understand the values of the sacraments of baptism, First Holy Communion, and confirmation, because it was his duty to make sure that he was present at all of those occasions, even though my mother was a fervent and practicing Catholic. Everything just looked seamlessly, and we went through all the sacraments, and he was present at every occasion with no hitches. Prior to his passing, one of the most important things for him was to see Bishop Michael Bibi ordained as a priest. At the time, I was still in Yaoundé as a medical student. When he passed away on April 6, 1995, I automatically took the responsibility of making sure the bishop fulfilled his mission of becoming a priest. Since then, he has always looked at me not only as a brother, but as a collaborator and a friend and a father figure in the family. There is one thing I must say: he loves his Christians, he's dedicated, he's a teacher, and I always admire him, not only because I'm a physician and I take care of medical issues, but somewhere I thought that I failed because I always wanted to be a priest. And he did well, you know, being a priest and taking care and dealing with matters of the soul. So both of us complement each other. I deal with medical issues, he deals with matters of the soul. Bishop Michael Bibi loves his people. He's smarter than me always. He enjoys good company and, yes, good food and wine, thanks to Mama Teresa. He is very, very unassuming but firm. A man of faith, a good man, very simple but delicate. Very understanding yet decisive, very compassionate but uncompromising. I would love to end by quoting Reverend Zephyrinus Yembu from the Christ the King parish in Cambe, as he gave the meaning of the name Michael Miebusi Bibi. M for Michael, he said it meant mission-driven, molded by grace and tireless zeal. I, he said it was inspired by truth. You walk where the shepherds kneel. C, catechist of hearts with wisdom deep and rare. H, humble in strength, yet bold in pastoral care. A, architect of peace, building walls that heal. E, energetic, enduring with unwavering will. L, lover of Christ, in word and deed aglow. M for Mercy, mentor and model helping vocations grow. I, instrument of unity through storm and strife. A, apostles of mercy, preaching hope and life. B, builder of faith, raising altars and minds. E, evangelizer, who leave no soul behind. S, steward of truth unshaken in doctrine's flame. U, unifier beyond religion or name. E, endowed with courage in trials standing tall. B, bishop with vision, a shepherd for all. I, icon of service grounded in prayer. B, bearer of light, making Christ's love clear. I, intercessor, ever kneeling for your fold so dear. So, dear Bishop Michael, Papa, bro, brother, priest, father, on this special day, I want to assure you of my endless support and prayers as you continue to fulfill this calling that brings you such deep joy. Take a moment to breathe and relax. You have done well, and the good Lord will always be by your side. I am very, very confident that our late father, Papa Bibi, must be watching over you with immense pride. Mama Teresa, Bibi loves you always. We all love you always, and we will continue to pray for you.
Today is a day of mixed emotions for the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon, because this same day, Bishop Emmanuel Dassi Yofang is burying his father in Batier, and therefore the bishops agreed that we of the Bamenda Ecclesiastical Province, since we were already here to celebrate the Silver Jubilee of the Provincial Pastoral Plan, we should remain here with you. And all the other bishops went to join Bishop Dassi Yofang to bury his father. So I want you to understand why only we of the province are here. It's an agreement by the National Episcopal Conference. But they sent two messages to you. The first message is a message of congratulations on this occasion of the 25th anniversary of your priesthood, and to promise you their fervent prayers. Second message, that since last April, you were elected as the new president of the Communication Commission in the National Episcopal Conference. They hope that Divine Mercy will become a national television of the Catholic Church. And last but not the least, the bishops of the conference asked me to give you a fraternal embrace on their behalf. Thank you very much.
My dear brothers and sisters, I actually lack words to express my appreciation to each and every one of you for your presence today to join me and the entire Diocese of Boya for this celebration of the 25th anniversary of my priestly ordination. It has been 25 years that has gone by so quickly, and inside the 25 years, God decided to give me another responsibility by making me to share in the fullness of the priesthood. And I want to thank God for giving me the grace, for giving me the people who have supported me all through my ministry as a priest. I think of all the teachers who taught me at the primary school level, I think of my catechist in Big Mancon, late Patrick Ndichia, who accompanied me all through as an altar boy and finally saw me becoming a priest. I want to thank all my teachers at the Bishop Rogan Minor Seminary, my formators at the St. Thomas Aquinas Major Seminary in Bambui, for forming me, for bringing me up, and for making sure that I received the faith and try to put that faith into practice. I want to thank the Archbishop of Bamenda and all the priests, the religious, and members of Christ's lay faithful who are present here, and also those who could not be here. I worked in Bamenda, and I served in that church for almost 20 years. And the rest of the 5 years, I have been in the Diocese of Boya. I want to thank the Emeritus Archbishop of Bamenda, His Grace Cornelius Fontem Eswa, because my longest appointment was in the Archbishop's house in Bamenda. He appointed me in 2009 as the Assistant Finance Administrator in charge of schools account, a function I held for 2 years. And after that, he appointed me Chancellor and Archbishop's Secretary, a function I held for 5 years. And after that, I was appointed as his auxiliary bishop to assist him in his pastoral ministry, a function I did for 3 years. So I stayed with him for 10 good years in the same house. And he was really a father, he was a brother, he was a friend, and I want to thank him for making time to be with us during this celebration. I want to thank all the priests, all the religious, and members of Christ's lay faithful of the Diocese of Boya for your prayers, for your support, for your accompaniment. Without you in my life, the work would have been very difficult. You have accompanied me and you have assisted me ever since I came here. Yes, we have had challenges, but all those challenges are seen as stepping stones in order to make us to grow united, to live together, and to work together. I thank all those who have come from out of the country, those who have come from out of the Diocese of Boya, in order to be with us and celebrate on this particular day. I want to use this opportunity to render immense thanks and gratitude to His Excellency, the Governor of the Southwest region, someone that I've worked with very closely for the past 5 years. Your Excellency, your presence in my ministry, your Christian life as a Christian of the Catholic Church, and all what you have done to assist me as far as my ministry is concerned, I render you immense gratitude. I want to thank all my brothers of the legal department who are here, those in the military and security department, the honorable parliamentarian, the senators, and also the Consul General of Nigeria, who is here present with us, and my brother, the moderator, who could not be here today, but sent our 2 brothers, the pastors, to join us in this Eucharistic celebration. I thank you all for your presence and the way you have impacted my life. I thank all the DOs, the senior divisional officer for FACO, for all your accompaniment. And I want to use this opportunity to render gratitude to my family. My family is all of you. The Bibi's family is one of the families, but my family is all of you seated in this church. I want to sincerely thank all of you for what you have done to me at the different levels of my life. I know with the workload, I know with the responsibility that I have, some of us have disconnected because text messages are not frequent again, calls are not frequent again. But if I don't call, if I don't text, it's not because I don't love you. It is just because sometimes there are many things that one has to handle that you end up not giving particular attention to certain things. I want to also use this opportunity to thank all the chiefs of FACO, here represented by our paramount chief, for all the support that we receive from our traditional authorities. And of course, I render gratitude to the steering committee for the preparations to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Diocese of Boya and my 25 years as a priest. For more than 1 year, the steering committee, they have been organizing all the activities, marking both celebrations. And among all these celebrations, they had to prepare for the 48th annual seminar of the bishops that took place in this diocese. I want to thank the steering committee members for all their sacrifices, and my prayer and wish is that God should bless each and every one of you. I want to render thanks to the chaplain of our diocesan choirs who organized that St. Bernard's choir should represent the diocese in this liturgical celebration. Thank you very much, and may God bless you for leading us wonderfully during this liturgical celebration. As we heard from the Director of Communications, after our celebration here, we'll have the opportunity to go down to the Bishop Pius Hour Memorial Center. Whatever you see there is prepared by all of us, because all of you, in one way or the other, you gave me money, you gave me wine, you gave me whiskey, you gave me water, you gave me money to buy food. So all what you gave, we have put it together so that when we go to the pastoral center, we can be able to have something to eat. And finally, to thank my brother and friend, Bishop David Ajang, the Bishop of Lafia in Nigeria, who has been visiting us. Who has been visiting us for the past 3 weeks, and he decided to be present for this celebration. My Lord, we are grateful. I thank all my brother bishops who are here, and I pray that the rest of the celebration this afternoon will move on successfully, and all of us will be able to return home successfully. May God bless you.
So we are done with the series of acknowledgement, words of gratitude from the Jubilarian himself, rendering immense thanks to all who turned up here today. And we shall be moving to the final blessings from His Lordship Bishop Michael Bibi.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Et consus ecus veniste Lord.
Adjutorium nostrum in nomine Domini. Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.